Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Shibra from Gateway Study Links again. Okay, so we are kind of like again conducting the IELTS mock like in a very professional way, and with me I have Hamza here, and I'm going to take mock of IELTS from him. Okay, so should we start?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
We can start.
right. So the first thing is that, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Hamza from Islamabad, Pakistan,
Okay,
and I have done mechanical engineering from Air University, Islamabad.
right.
And currently, I'm working at Heavy Mechanical Complex, and that's all from my side.
Okay, right. So now, first of all, I'm going to ask very general questions from you, okay? And you have to answer me like in shorter way. So the first question is, what seasons do you have in your country?
We have in Pakistan, we have 4 seasons that are like summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And summer starts in May to July, then it's autumn from till November or October or November, and then it's winter till Feb, and then from March to May it's spring.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And my next question from you is, are you interested in the news?
I'm interested in current affairs, but not really much. Like, I'm not interested in the politics, but I like to watch news regarding technological innovations, and like on like EVs, electric vehicles, and these kind of topics that interest me most. I would say the science subject is more. It interests me more.
Right. Okay, my next question from you is, do you like music?
Yeah, I like to hear music, yeah, and currently, right now I'm listening to some, Pak and Indian songs, and I also do like to listen to English rap music, and more or less, I'm mostly I like the Eminem song, yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And do you believe everything you read in the newspaper is authentic?
Nowadays, I believe that that's not really true. That's mostly one person opinion.
Okay.
And usually opinion vary from person to person, what meaning they do get from. And I personally believe that if you are looking for some authentic or genuine news, or you have to do some research on a certain topic, you would need to read different views, different perspectives from different journal editors.
Okay.
In that way, you might get a good idea of the overall situation, and analyzing all their relative perspectives, you can make your own opinion, and based on that opinion, you can have a better understanding of the situation.
Okay. Right. Do you prefer good-looking or comfortable shoes?
I think this both depend on your the age group and this kind of parameters, I might call them, because when we are young, when we are in teenage, we like to prefer, we are not considered with the comfort, we are considered with the style. So in that case, when I was a teenager, I was more into good looking. If I talk about the clothing and stuff, I was more into the looks and the way it represents.
Okay.
But now, after as we are growing up, I might believe that comfort is more important than really looking good. That what you wear should make you feel comfortable. I think that's the whole point.
Okay.
Now that's what I think.
Okay.
In this age group.
Okay, right. So now the thing is that I am going to give you the part 2 that contains a cue card basically.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and I'm going to give you a cue card, and you will have like only 1 minute to prepare yourself on that. Okay, you can make notes. I think you have the page and the pen, right? So I'm going to give you a topic, and after 1 minute, you have to speak on that particular topic for like 2 minutes consecutively.
Right.
Okay?
Sure.
Right. So this is your topic.
Okay.
And your time starts now.
Okay, sure.
Right.
Okay. So.
Can I have the cue card back, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Right. Now you have 2 minutes to speak on that. Okay, and your
Okay,
time
sure.
starts now.
So there was a photo which I recently downloaded from from the online source, and I downloaded it for from a website which we enables us to download high quality, high resolution wallpapers. And it was a photo taken by John Michael, who is a photographer in New Zealand. And the photo was actually a photo of pasture land. So there was a lot of green grassy meadow, and on which there were some animals, cattle, and actually I liked the photo because it was giving us, you can say, it was making me feel connected to that area.
Okay.
Because of the peace and the calm environment I can see in that photo. And moreover, I might say that New Zealand, as it is from the New Zealand is a country which has like a lot of farmlands, and that also gave me an idea and perspective that how living close to the nature give us meaning. And I think that's all that I would like to talk about it.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. By the way, you were left with like 35 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was close.
Yeah, it was close. Okay. So now I'm going to ask some, you can say opinion-based, or you can call them discussion-based questions. Okay. And all these questions will be related to the part you have just done with. Okay.
Sure.
Part 2. Right. So my first question is, like, how has photography changed over the past 20 years?
Okay. I believe that photography has revolutionized the way we see things.
Right.
And in the past, like we weren't having good cameras, like we used to have right as of now. Like the technology has changed from mirror cameras to mirrorless, and the way we are more revolutionizing in a way that 3D cameras are 360 cameras and 3D cameras are now available in the market. And also as day by day the technology is getting cheap, so more and more people have access to those high resolution cameras, and also the equipment is cheap nowadays. So even a person who doesn't have much like to spend on the camera or on the hobby, he can actually get a good camera in a cheaper price. And that has actually gave us some really good photographer in the community. And actually the people can nowadays can actually experience what we call that, they can actually they can I forgot what I was trying to tell you. I mean that word.
Right.
So and what's the other question?
Okay. Right. My next question from you is, okay. Do you agree that with the advances in camera technology, anyone can take quality pictures today?
I believe that as we are advancing in the camera technology, the competition is also advancing. So more and more people are buying the camera. We are getting more and more photographers everywhere we see.
In the town, yeah.
In the town, yeah. So, but that doesn't mean that everyone is taking quality pictures. Nowadays, I believe that it's all about the creativeness of the idea and from the perspective you took that photo. That all matters nowadays more. Like you can take random photos, but they won't make any sense, and they won't even look good, even if it's a good camera. So I believe that nowadays, having a story to tell regarding the photo is more important than actually taking the photo.
Okay. Right. My last question from you is, do you think that there are any dangers in sharing personal photos on social media?
Considering the current trends and the current revolutionizers in the social media, I personally believe that it's not good to share everything in your personal life. It's not good to share your personal life on social media. And as criminals and all of the world people are using social media. So everyone has access to social media, and they can actually like they can follow you through social media. They can surely harm you in any way. And even if last week I was using Twitter, and I saw some accounts, they were like tracking Elon Musk's jet history.
Right.
So and Elon Musk was also he managed to report that account, and they got suspended. But using that technology, people can actually track, and that might not be good for anyone. Anyone can get harmed from these kind of people, and criminals.
Okay. Okay, right. Thank you so much. This is the end of your speaking test.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Right? Okay. So this is how we conduct an IELTS mock in our academy. So if you wish to go for study abroad in any country, and if you want to prepare yourself for IELTS, SAT, PTE, OET, and OTE as well, so this is the best place. Gateway Study Links is the best place for you, and that is right above the Coffee Planet. So if you want to come here, you can visit us. On the other hand, I'm just putting up the phone here, or you can say the number over there, so you can just give us a call. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.